He was very fast.
Oh no!
I need to show you a video of me doing stand-up badly because you showed one last time. And 3,
I tried to, but I was just so talented.
I know, yeah, you tried to.
Just like intangible red flag territory. Like he's not
Yes.
saying anything
Oh,
specific,
interesting.
But like
Yeah.
just as he's talking, you're like, do not be in a room alone with this man.
Yeah, 100%.
He goes, oh,
So-
we can all love each other. No.
All right, great. Okay, great.
No.
This is great. What about him is an intangible red flag? Is it a way he appears, way he talks, hand gestures?
Do you know what the word intangible means?
All right, I'm gonna go have a piss. Ashley, you're in charge.
I'm in charge. I'm in charge. Bitches.
I went down on a juicy boozy, and
Uh-oh, got a fart, and this chair's gonna make it reverberate. Hey, wait.
John.
Hey.
oh no! Oh no! Everybody else, hey,
Hey.
What's going on? I'm just waiting for music. I thought you were
No.
getting music. Oh, I thought you were just
making
getting
fun of how
music.
my penis gets born.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Here's a shed.
The ice cream cones came with a little metal packet that is
Oh.
just full of sugar. It's just full of sugar to be poured into the cones.
I got what has the Japanese not gotten a hold of, perfected, and then when everyone was like, "You did it," they went, "And now we'll begin." And you're like, "No, you fixed it. It was fixed. Do not break it." They're like, no, we got to break this. We got to break this.
I still have some more questions.
Go ahead.
John Hastings is on America's Got Talent for 5 minutes, and now he's got houses in LA and London.
That's right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you kept a house in London?
Yeah, I've kept a house in London.
Update: not sugar.
There's no fluid tasting enough to warrant sucking it out of him. Yeah. No, but did he do it when he was then in the band when they were the 4 Bee Gees that brief time before then his heart exploded?
Wow.
I'm not saying anything that didn't happen. That is what happened to him.
I'm a predator.
And it was going awesome. And we even started having drinks at a bar, and we each had girlfriends with us, whatever. We're having a great time until I got comfortable enough to go, hey, we share a birthday,
As someone who's been eternally single,
Go ahead. Is it your fault? Yes. No, I'm sorry.
Stop tweeting after your dates, Ashley. Stop tweeting after your dates.
Oh, bad news, Paul. You're getting a Batman bet.
This is not bad news. I am so pleased.
Support them.
But you know what's more important than helping people's mental health?
Fuck you, John.
I'm just saying. Tom, you're a comedy fan.
Here's what happened. So I came up after she finished a couple times.
How did you
I'm not one's not enough.
What
You go for 2. That's how you start it out.
Smooth or crunchy?
And then oh Jesus, boom. And so so when I emerged, I went to kiss her and she just grabbed my face and she sucked it all out of my beard.
So hurtful.
That's a literary reference. Oh no, I gotta.
Hey, you can't tie me up now. I'm the only one here. Books, pages. Right. Verb, noun, adjective. Nice. Someone get me that.
I'm very prone to bullying.
No, you're talking about Andy Gibb.
I am talking about Andy Gibb. Pardon me.
Get your Gibbs straight if you want to come at me, bro.
Sorry.
Those nice bearded men and their Aryan friends seem like they're doing very different shows.
Marylane's got pink eye. She touched her in a hole.
I tried to. It crawled away too quickly.
It's difficult with tea. Sometimes you try and tune it and you get Assam.
I'm officially declaring it. Jordan is the governor general of the stream.
God damn it, guys. I took Ritalin today. I can only focus on one thing at a time.
What is happening right now? 2 screens. I want to have 2 screens.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Paul and I were walking through the park, and we walked past the tennis courts. A ball had gone over the fence. Paul went down, grabbed it, threw it over, and the young woman who was playing said, "Thank you, sir."
Oh,
Ouch.
right. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna fucking take over this fucking festival, and you're not gonna fucking stop me. Why? All these fucking robots are all around the fucking city, right?
Yeah.
Don't knock a spit roast till you try it.
Just hang on. Can you just keep going? Make an appeal right now for us to stop this whole thing. Go ahead, Tom.
I think we should see Paul's face for this. There's gonna be tears.
No, your junk in the trunk is not as prominent. Make the camera go lower now. Jesus. Now bounce your bottom, sir.
What are we doing?
Having a nice time. So let's watch
That's
it one
a
more
Betty
time.
Creases Jamaican for poop shoot.
So I'm on the toilet. The toilet paper's here. I grab some of the toilet paper. I stand up. I turn around.
Whoa!
Frank, no.
A whole lot of the world can get it right round itself if I have a Baba bed.
There you go, buddy. There you go.
What was Tom talking
Whoa,
about?
whoa.
Go, Matt. What happened?
Go, Matt. The bed is what?
He did it.
Richard Ball, we're over. I want people to be saying, Michael, is that a beard? And I can say, no, shit residue from the kink I enjoy participating in. I was moving into position right to blast away on her their chest, and I slipped on the sheets and accidentally punched her in the face, and then.
Oh no, the Canadians are coming.
Chris, John, and Irish Ashley combine to make the ultimate team, better than any wet dream. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream. John's the CEO and Boomer. Ashley's the real leader. Chris brings the vibes and juices as our enjoyment increases. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream.
Hello?
I think everyone's muted.
Am I muted? Can you hear me? No?
Chris is fine.
Okay.
John is muted.
What's up? How was the rest of the show yesterday? I heard you had chest drainage.
Oh, I did.
Wild.
Yeah, I told another horrible medical story.
Yeah, I checked out the summary that was in the Discord, and I was like, chest drainage tubes? No. Yeah,
How's
there
that?
he is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There he is.
I'm back home, everybody. So I had to redo my whole
Oh.
setup. See, Aloysius is back. Say
Hello.
Ooh. Oh, you're home.
Yeah, I'm in my apartment. I have no
Oh
bed.
my day. You have no bed.
That's
I love
exciting.
Los Angeles. You want to get rid of a bed? Go on Yelp and type in how do you get rid of a bed, and then there's a guy with a van texts you. That's what happened. Guy with a van just texted me. $80. I'll take away your mattress and all the. Get right in here, bud. Get it out of here.
Even with like bed bugs and stuff?
I mean, I think he knew. It's one of those things where I did not. I do want a Batman bed. I do. What was I going to say? Oh, by the way, for all of you wondering, the Batman bed money, I think, has gone to Paul at this point and is now just being used for a real bed because his
Normal bed.
actual bed just broke.
Oh my god.
I got one of those. You ever get a text message that has weight to it? I got one from him that was just like, "Hey, that Batman bed money," and I was like, "What happened?" And he was like, "My ass is through my bed," and I went, I'll panel a meeting of the financial department of the UTS and get that actioned."
Yeah.
Yeah, I Discord called Chris while I was driving. Also, I want to point out that Chris right now has just remembered to send the money. That's what he's doing right now. That's what he's.
Yeah.
Is that what is actually happening?
Yep.
Everyone, go look at. There's a man baxing right there. No, let's not let him be disturbed.
As you were.
Did you send it?
No. But I will.
What was that whole thing you were just doing?
I got business. I got things.
I thought you were doing the business of sending him the money right there, and that you forgot, and you were like, "I'll do it right now, so I don't forget."
Oh no! I have many emails that are coming through right now. It's quite a day, and I'm very wine hungover. I have brain fog. I'm not. We drank a lot of red wine last night. I went over to one of my oldest friends' houses, and a bunch of my old friends came through, and we drank a lot of wine, a great deal, it's a super lot, and woke up this morning just confused. Took a nice hour-long nap. Don't feel less confused.
All right,
and that's where we're at.
This is not a time to ask this. Have you at all sent Paul the money for the Batman bed?
Sorry?
Did you send Paul money for the Batman bed at all?
No, not yet. I'm going to do it once we get off here.
Second question. Is it because we had that full phone conversation and then you sent the Ben email and you were like, that's job's done? Not the and then not the second thing?
Yeah.
I understand you completely. I understand you. I want you to know you should feel seen.
Thank you. I do.
Because I wanted, when I saw that second email, to send you now remember to send Paul the money. Because in my head, I went, he's forgotten now. But I went, is that too far and hurting our friendship? And I will now know from now on, send the second email. Because I was like, that's too much. That's too much, Sean. He hasn't proven that he needs that. You have proven that you need that. It's fine. Yeah, you are. You know what, Tiger? Also, they're getting the bots Tiger. Are getting very good. Because I thought Mackenzie 2011 was just someone who watches the show.
I've got a big Hollywood opportunity for you. It's called Big Follows. Do you want to star in it?
BigFollowsSpace.com. Are any of us on the Twitch to get rid of that?
Our mods can get rid of it.
Our mods will do it.
Yeah, they're good people.
Thank you very much. I need to sign back into the Twitch on this because I'm back home set up. It feels so good to be back set up. It's so much easier to Twitch to when it's you just walk over and check these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now that the setup's all checked and good, it feels nice. Oh, it's so good. The bots are becoming sentient. They've learned. All right, Ashley, how are you? Your big week has come to a close. How are you feeling?
Well,
how many of your holes are covered in blood?
Only. Well, both are, stopping.
So you're still stained, but it's not new.
It's spotting is what it is.
Spotting's better than bleeding. Everyone knows that.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Spotting is fine.
Also, can I just let's turn towards hungover Chris Betts because this is a man who I'm going to say right now, he drank too much in his 20s. So when he drinks in his 30s, he can just outdrink everyone. So when he's hungover, he looks like he looks like a sad cartoon dog, does he not?
He looks like he needs minding.
Yeah, I don't feel sick or anything. I just feel like fogged, have at best I have a third of a thought at a time.
I'm going to tell you what you're going to have. You're going to have a big mean shit at around 8:30 tonight. And let me tell you, no. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one that comes at the end of the day where you went, why didn't this happen this morning? Now I feel great. That's the one you're going to have.
Here's hoping. I have 2 shows tonight. So as soon as we get off here, I'm hopping on a bus and then a SkyTrain. And then I'll have about an hour to kill downtown. And then I've got 2 shows.
No,
and we'll see.
This is why I don't drink that much anymore. Because right here, the day you're describing, that 20 minutes before that first show where you're going, know what I don't need to do right now is have full diarrhea. And I feel like I'm going to have full diarrhea.
Luckily, it's in the basement of a vegetarian cafe. Someone's built a whole comedy club there, but they're used to nasty.
They are used to diarrhea. Ashley, you look like you're about to have diarrhea. Concerns, queries, comments?
No, I had diarrhea earlier today, but I'm good now.
I mean, I thought.
Oh, that's a T-shirt. That's a
You were
T-shirt.
going to look at what you were going to say, what you were looking at on your screen, not just
I
tell us about your
remembered
diarrhea.
with all of
but I
the
want you to
email
know.
chat, I remembered that I was supposed to send an email. So,
Ladies and gentlemen,
we are
write it
all
down.
as bad as each other.
Thus far, I was just muted, and that was just a technical problem because my Zoom has a huge hole in it. By the way, don't worry, I've asked for an early Christmas present, which was, can someone in my family buy me a new Zoom H6?
Ooh.
Yeah. That
Very
side, I think,
nice.
has gotten all together, and that's going to be my big Christmas gift, which is really nice because big Christmas gift from my entire mom's side of the family. I said, can I have a new bed? 'Cause while you two do emails, let me tell you what I did. I had to buy a mattress online yesterday. Guess what is hugely affected by supply chains?
Beds?
Mattresses.
Yeah, that
It'll
sounds
be
right.
It's going to be a week until Casper can tell me if my order is approved.
Oh no.
It's very
So
fun.
where are you sleeping for a week?
Japanese friend's place, bro. Yeah. Ohio Kimosabe.
Hey,
Ohio.
Charlie God. Hey, Tuck.
Hey, Tuck, what's up, bud?
Oh my
Welcome
God, Tuck,
in.
do you want to come on, Tuck? Show us your dress. And based on the hour.
No,
Tuck-
hang
go
on.
ahead.
Hang the fuck on. We were supposed
Whoa.
to start the show on a very specific note.
Wait, what? You were going to show us something. You're going
I
to show
was
us
gonna
Greg
show you
Greg
Greg Davies'
David's.
clip.
Yeah. Put this on so it's a good chance for you guys to both check emails. Well, I'm the only professional member of the host crew of Untitled Twitch Stream. Do you
Well,
know
I was trying to keep up with the chat. I had my phone. I was doing is sitting at the Twitch
how
on the
bad
chat.
you two
but
must be doing
then my internet cut out.
if I'm the most competent broadcaster of the three of us? Do you understand? Do you understand? Chat, confirm, deny. These are usually most of the show. I'm just like this.
Yeah, confirm that. Oh yeah, Tiger, you put it in the Discord. Thank you.
Oh, John, did you get that hat from Ebbets Field? I like it. I'd forgotten about it, and that might just be the hangover, or maybe I'm just normally taken in by your dreamy eyes. But I like it. That's a nice hat.
It's also just it was something you would see me wear every day from my birthday until mid-September, and then not for 6 weeks.
That might be it.
So
'Cause, like-
there was sorry, I interrupted. I don't know what I interrupted either because I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Thank you for apologizing.
I was talking about
First of all-
John's dreamy eyes. So
First of all, I
it's
want
pretty
you.
important stuff.
Thank you for apologizing. You are right to apologize.
I'm a little bit off today.
And what happened to you? Did you also have a lot of wine? Did you and
No, I
a
just
bunch
had a lot of
of
school all week. You know what? You know what I think it is? This is the first day I haven't come home from school this week and immediately taken a nap.
Yeah, that's
all
definitely
week
what it
I
is.
have come in and gone to bed for about 2 hours and then gotten up, gotten my shit together, and done some work before the show. And I didn't take a nap today. Instead, I made a part of my Halloween costume for tomorrow.
Smart.
Hey,
You-
nice.
You did the right thing. What are you going as for Halloween? Here's what I'm going as for Halloween. Guy who lives in Los Angeles, but my Japanese friend has booked a most hipster thing ever, outdoor Halloween activity outing on Sunday, specific times because of COVID protocols, 11 to 12 only. Do we get a black light neon pumpkin at the end? Yes, we do. Welcome to Los Angeles. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
right.
fun.
I had
Okay,
nothing
so
to do
I'll
with the
show
planning
you.
of
I'll
this,
show
and
you
I'm
guys
taking all
what
the
I.
credit.
I'll show you guys what I made.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. Who else
Okay.
thinks that Ashley's going as a giant swastika for Christmas?
just the word,
So-
just the word hard R. Everyone knows what she
Mhm.
means.
Yeah. She's going as
so-
that scene from American History X where he points at his chest and says, "Not welcome." That's what she's going as.
Okay, so what I literally thought up this costume on the train on the way home, and then went into, you know, the shop Tiger.
Mhm.
I went in there because I pass it from the train station to my house, and I was like, fucking, I knew they had this one specific thing, and I got it. And so basically, I made this funky hat thing.
Go on.
and I'm gonna do the Queen of Hearts.
Nice.
But yeah, they had this deck of cards that was all Halloweeny as well. So I took the Queen of it
Nice.
and stuck
Very
that one up
cool.
the front, and then I put the
Also-
two. I got 2 little decks of cards, but then they also had these big giant ones. So I have these like this size deck of cards, and I'm gonna attempt. I don't know how well this is going to go, but I'm going to attempt to make a corset out of them
Nice.
for tomorrow night.
For tomorrow. Yeah. Oh,
Here's what I
totally
like
doable.
about you, Ashley, is that you're leaning into the whole idea that like we have now as adults. There's every woman is forced to dress as a sexy thing, but you're also bringing it in terms of DIY Halloween costume, where you're going,
oh,
I am going to be sexy, but it is a second tier to how much effort I put in. So I just want to let you all know you're attracted to me, and I am your better. Know what you've just done, Ashley? You've encapsulated the spirit of Halloween, which
Yeah.
is mindless competition and unnecessary sexuality.
This comment. It's so out of context, but it's so in context at the same time.
I'm looking constipated today. What's fun is I am not constipated at all. I had a absolutely righteous BM right before the program. I've been reunited with my
That's
friendly old neighbor.
just his face.
Yeah, my
And-
face is just taut.
I am going to send Tom the link.
I can't believe it, but yeah, a drunk Tom Tuck might be the second most energetic individual to be on the show, as opposed to Ashley's been schooled and Chris has been wined and dined.
I
And
just had a
then-
memory from last night where
Go
my
ahead.
friend's wife came home and there was about 5 of us just hammered and yell like childhood friends, like just yell talking.
Oh.
And she was like, she's like, I knew you guys were drunk because I could hear you over the remote baby monitor. So she was checking on videos of her toddler who was asleep in the next room, and she could just hear all of us going, bah, bah, idiot, bah.
No, it's the best. I'll tell you what is the best is
The toddler didn't
So-
wake up.
Apparently not. No,
here's the
such a
thing
sweet
with
kid.
kids, as it turns out, if you just train them to be around noise, they'll just sleep through
Mhm.
noise.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? One friend of mine like puts on puts a white noise, like some sort of noise machine in the kids' room, like from like day one. So it's like learn to sleep with noise, and now it's literally like he shoots fireworks off in the kid's room. Kid doesn't wake up. None of this is real. Speaking of not being real.
Hello.
Oh.
Hey,
Your
Tuck,
dress
how you
is
doing, buddy?
so
Oh,
sexy.
What a fine frock.
Why, thank you.
Chris,
Now,
Tom,
why
are you going as tempting for Halloween?
Am I missing something?
No.
No.
Answer the
Just
question.
John. Oh my god. I literally just in this moment I've realized that I forgot to take my medication the past 2 days. That's probably also what's wrong with me.
Is that why you shanked them?
What did you just say?
What?
Nothing.
No, Tom, you said a good singer. Is that why?
Is that why you shanked yourself? I realised that what
Oh
I
my
meant was
God,
you had
it so
diarrhea.
could be.
Mhm.
Oh my god, this is so fun. I love when you figure out there's a reason for why you're feeling so shit. That's always the best. That's always the fucking best. Oh,
No, to be honest, with the way this medication works, it's going to be in like 2 weeks that I'm going to feel shit because of this.
Oh.
So, because the hormones really stay in your system for a while. So,
It's like keeping a baby up. It's not a problem that day, but 5 days later. Let me just put it this way:
Mhm.
Chris's friend who kept his toddler up last night by yelling during wine time, they're going to be upset at each other in 1 week's time. Also,
By keeping
ahead.
a baby up, do you mean like keepy uppies?
what is? Oh, is it?
Just you're bouncing them on your feet. Yeah.
I didn't,
You
but
know
now
what-
I do. Yeah.
yeah, you know what footballers do, John?
No, I do. I
The
refuse to
keepy uppy
engage.
game where they like keep the ball in the air by keeping
Chris,
it
can
up
you
and
please
down.
explain our approach to British culture and media?
Boo.
Thank you. We do not
Okay.
engage.
I
We do not
mean,
engage.
that's my approach to sport in general, but
I also
okay.
agree. I also what I like about a movement for trans rights is it's given me a moral reason to think sports are stupid, as opposed to my reason before, which is I don't want to participate. Seems you guys all seem too intense. Yeah. It also makes a lot of people that I feel are wrong feel right, and I don't like that at all. Because a lot of people, you aren't right, but you feel right because your team won. You're like, see, I was right to like them. They won. And it's going, yeah, you had nothing to do with that. You bought a T-shirt.
Yeah, I don't think you know much about Leeds United.
See, this is okay. Go ahead, Tom. Prove me. I will. By the way,
we've
I am
been
very
terrible
close.
for quite a good proportion of the last 2 decades.
I want you all to know, by the way, I'm very close to swapping my fake allegiance for a football squadron in the UK from Tottenham to Leeds for no other reason than I like just having one to occasionally follow. Now, here's my logic, Thomas, and then you have to put me over there. So I like Tottenham because I used to live close to the arena, but I don't live in that neighborhood anymore. So I don't have an active reason to hate Arsenal. 2, I like a team that's kind of shit. 3, I like Leeds' colors more than I like Tottenham's colors. 4, funnier to root for Leeds than it is to root for a London-based team.
Well, currently we're doing quite badly this season, if that helps, if you like an underdog.
I like that.
But we are coached by the greatest man who's ever lived.
Stone Cold
Dr.
Steve Austin?
Seuss?
Dr. Seuss is... Yeah, Dr. Seuss, Stone Cold Steve
No,
Austin?
Marcelo Bielsa, as you'll see. Bielsa is God.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong, though. Ashley, who's the best man ever?
You?
Finally, me pushing for you to
Some
be
recognition around these parts.
Finally, the sycophantic co-host I've been looking for years. All it took was a lack of blood and 2 days off her meds, and we finally some order has been restored to this stream. My Lord in heaven. Thank God I'm back. Oh, Jesus, it's good to be home.
Dear.
I'll tell you. Right, Aloysius? Oh, yes. Good boy. Good boy.
I would urge everyone who's watching to watch the beginning of Take Us Home, the Amazon Prime documentary about Leeds United. The season 1 is the season we didn't get promoted, but the first scene is our star midfielder Calvin Phillips in his kitchen with his grandma, his mum, and his aunt, and they're all just going on about how much they love the coach. One of them goes, "Sometimes I'll go to the Costa just to see if he's there." It's so lovely. He's so great.
Very sweet.
Maybe I will root for Leeds and United. I like this. Do I have to go to any games or care in any way?
No.
Oh. No, I
haven't
like
been
that
to a
a
Leeds
lot.
game in over a decade.
What?
I haven't been to a Leeds game in over a decade.
Tom, should I get can I see a Leeds United scarf?
Yes, I'll get my scarf.
Here's what I'm getting with the scarf is I'm pretty sure the scarf has a weird communist era drawing of someone on it that I find fascinating. Does it have a weird drawing of someone's face?
Yeah, there he is.
Look at
That's
this.
Marcelo.
That's terrifying.
That's Marcelo. I was at a festival and I was wearing the scarf because I was cold, and someone came up to me and genuinely touched the hem. And I went, "Bielsa is God," and he went, "Bielsa is God," and then he walked away.
Love that. Love that. You bunch
See, I
of
don't love
weirdos.
that. Because as we all know, God is a woman, right, Ashley?
I thought it was you.
No.
No, God's the best, but God is a woman. I think that's what
Oh
he's saying.
yes, yeah. That's
It's specifically Alanis Morissette.
how
We
it
all
is.
know
I always
God is
forget.
Alanis Morissette.
I always
quietly.
forget how it is. I'm not gonna lie, something is really distracting me right now, so I'm gonna just dip out for a minute and then I'll be back and I'll be able to concentrate.
Is it because you're about to poop your pants? You promised to do it
No,
online.
I'm
Promise
not
you
about
live.
to poop my pants. I promise I'm
Alright.
not pooping my
Ms.
pants.
Manning.
I promise.
All right.
I'll be back.
I'm trusting you here.
I am not trusting you.
I'm happy to do it.
Oh, also, hello, podcast listeners. I'm preemptively apologizing to anyone who listens to the podcast. It will be posted late today, and I'm sorry. Here is the reason why. I have to live my goddamn life. The other actual reason.
Sorry,
which
are you
I-
apologising to people within the podcast that they're going to hear it?
I'm giving them the reason why it was late. Here's the reason. To edit
Yeah,
it,
but
I
you
need
use
to.
the future tense there. You say it's going to be late, and I think that
That's what I fucking think. If you fucking correct me on how and when podcast nonsense will be brought back, huh? How you fucking think about that?
but not much. Not much.
Good. Good.
Solid.
Good. Goliath, I bet she's gone for a joint. That'd be fucking pretty cool, actually. You can't mute Logic
comes
John,
back blazed.
but
That'd be awesome.
you can try Diamond Geyser. I have to use Audacity on this computer to edit the software, and I hate Audacity, so I just didn't bring the computer that has GarageBand on it. But I will see that computer.
But
around 9
Audacity is very free.
It is
So
very
free.
It's so free. Oh,
So free.
it's so free, and it's almost really useful, but also kind of annoying, and I just can't.
You only need to do like 3 things on it. We don't do any magic.
No, it's the literally clipping the clip and putting the new song on it drives me up the fucking wall because it's not intuitive how to do it, and I'm not like I looked up twice and I ended up deleting 2 files, and I just went, no, we're not doing this. Fuck you.
You just highlight it and hit delete.
Doesn't work.
Wild.
It
Are
literally
you on
kept
Apple?
doing it.
Are you on Apple like a fool?
No, I'm on a PC. I literally would highlight
weird.
and then it would just delete what I'd want it to delete, and then it's because it's the. No, I don't go.
Yeah.
I don't do it. I'm not doing it that way. Yes, that's right. I have 2 computers. One is a MacBook Pro from 2013 that I bought in Alberta during a Boxing Day sale, and the other one is this streaming computer I bought using money that really should have gone towards rent, but I just didn't, and then it worked out all right, actually. Thomas, how is your play? You have a job.
Chortle announced it.
Yes, I'm currently just learning lines, and rehearsal start on Monday.
Are you excited? Where are
Damn
you
it,
on the
I
call
can't
sheet?
wait to be back in a rehearsal room.
Are you first on the call sheet? Second?
I imagine I'll be second.
Oh, pressure's not on your shoulders, but you're the second person to get the stage manager's knock.
I would imagine so, yeah, but only because Dennis's surname begins with an H. So,
Son of a bitch.
God damn that Dennis, the menace.
Can we change your name to Tom Huck just for?
What about Tom Huck?
It would have to be Tom Hack because he's Herdman, so Huck would still be after him.
Tom Buck, actor / quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers.
What about Tom? What about Tom Cook?
Oh,
weird
like
cuckold
that.
situation.
Topical.
Tom, would you be okay with if you were the cuckold for you? So it's just you. It's you. But you've become 2 of you. And one of you is making sweet, sweet love on your lady, and the other one is watching and enjoying the humiliation of all of it. Welcome back, Ashley.
Like
have
Dr. Manhattan.
Saucy time to re-enter.
If anything, it was like we needed you. But it's called self-cucking. I've just come up with it, and I feel like I now know what we'll be discussing for the next 70 minutes of this program.
And
I'm so intrigued.
How many stem cells are required to make this possible?
It's done with magic, so no stem cells, so totally moral. It will not affect your Christian vibes.
Please.
Go ahead, Ashley.
Please reiterate the concept.
Absolutely. Okay, so self-cucking.
Are you sure you want to know?
Chris, any holes you see in this, I'd like you to poke through.
Well, so
Any holes you see in
I
what?
have a question.
Of course.
Is it 2 identical copies, or are you split into like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, where like parts of your personality go on one and
Absolutely
parts
great
of your
question.
personality go into the
Absolutely
other?
Great question. No, it is an identical copy
Okay.
of you from the moment.
Do we both have the memories? Like,
yes.
And will
Is
we
Paul
we
Rudd
become the same person
in
again?
the living with
You will-
yourself thing?
Okay, so let me just take these in. You will have the same memories, but they will be 2 separate chain of memories once you are reunited back together. So you will concurrently remember having sex and being cuckolded at the same time.
Ooh,
If anything,
that way madness lies.
that's
Okay,
what I'm
wait,
saying.
no,
That's the
I
risk
still
you
need-
have.
I
Go
still
ahead,
need
Ashley.
the original explanation, please.
Oh, of course. And let's just quickly check in with the chat. Ashley, thank God you're here.
I've never
Diamond
been
guys
the
are-
savior
Hello,
for this
Rich.
sort of thing, Richard. Right?
Yeah, Diamond guys are coming in with a great question. What if you just want to get off with your clone? That, as it turns out, it's not a clone. First of all, not a clone. Not a clone. It is you. It is literally you again through magic. It is a second version of you. That is exactly that same. So, Ashley, let me explain what's
It's
happened. So,
extreme masturbation.
yes. Okay. So what it is? So it's Tom, and then a magician. Let's call him Chris. Shows up, and not that Chris.
Well,
Different Chris.
let me put on my magician hat.
He does look like that. That's what he looks like, but it's not that Chris. It's a different Chris.
Chris the
And so he shows up and he splits Tom into two exact people with the same memories, everything, all of that sort of stuff. But from the moment they split, when they go back together, both memories will exist at the same parallel inside Tom's head. Then one copy will have sex with Tom's girlfriend, let's say. The other copy will watch in a cuckolding type manner, and then they will be rejoined at the end of it.
Okay, so I think I know what I'm going to do here.
Right.
Going to tickle my own balls.
You're going to bring you into it.
Get involved.
Now, here's something I didn't mention because I'm making all of this up as we go along. You can have oral with yourself, but penetrative sex with yourself actually causes the universe to explode. But teasing yourself before penetrative sex is the most pleasure you could give your girlfriend. So do you take the risk?
He's still just tickling his balls.
It is, but
I mean,
by teasing,
maybe a cheeky knuckle.
I was gonna say, yeah, like a perhaps like a not a lick of the butthole, but perhaps a nice, you know what I mean, a little. Ooh,
pressure.
So not full quack, quack, quack. Just
exactly correct.
Yeah.
You know what? You're throwing some bread in the water, but the ducks aren't coming out of their hutch.
Is there a sense of like I'm the original and the other is a clone or a separate?
There's a sense of confusion at all times over which one is the original.
Okay. I don't know why, but for some reason that poses a problem for me.
I thought it would, because
Yeah.
it does seem like there has to be the original who would be the leader who decides who's going to be who.
I mean, I just think that's a coin toss, isn't it?
If it's
Or
if it's a
of some kind.
clone, if they're two separate minds, though, that's where that comes into problem. I feel like if it's just this temporary, like doubling of yourself, and that I feel like you're on the same wavelength.
This is the thing. Even if it is you doubled again, it's still you in every way.
Yeah.
It's
I think because I'm not really I don't really understand the cuck fetish, so I think both me's would be like, I don't want to watch you jerk. I want to be the one doing sex. So that's where a lot of the problem would come. Whereas, like, if I was the original and the one was the clone, I'd be like, you're watching because you're new in town.
Can I just like really? This is a callback to a very long time ago, but also to just the beginning of the show. Don't knock a spit roast until you try it.
Oh yeah.
But the whole point is that one watches. The whole point is that one just watches and one engages. It's a self-cucking. Because otherwise, that's just GS. But that's a separate thing.
It's just GS with some magic.
Yeah,
Is it
we would all
both
GS.
you?
But
Does it
Sorry.
qualify as group
Did
sex?
I know what GS is?
Group
Group
sex.
sex.
Fuck.
yeah, the notorious GSA.
Why would you want to though? Because you know you're gonna. Oh, sorry. I just started reading the chat out loud. So, Tom, would you do that? Let's get the answer to that question.
If I'm not allowed to join in as a second guy,
You are, but any type of penetration that happens to you or you to him in any way, mouth, back door, front door into back door.
Keep naming goals.
so I'm just going to stick with a little bit of ball tickling. Little bit of ball tickling. Help you over the line.
So that is nice.
Also,
That's that itch that never usually gets scratched.
Also, would you I worry that I would become self-conscious having watched myself having sex later
Okay,
on
so
because
I
I'd
was-
have a picture in my head of being like, I look like an idiot right now. And that might take
So
me out
this
of sex
was
later
my
on.
this has been my thought the whole time that we've been talking about this, and I was going to say like I'm
Which has
not
been a
enjoying any of this
distressingly
because I'm
long
just
time, hasn't
judging
it?
my flaws because
Don't judge your flaws. Fuck the binary, Ashley. You know what? Don't judge your
no,
flaws.
that is all that's going on for me in this
Oh,
fantasy.
did you know that fuck the binary is still a permitted heckle at ACMS?
I mean, yes, I was about to, by the way, just launch into doing a shitload of permitted heckles. And I would like to point out something to you, Tom. Thank you very much for telling everyone Jaws Norris.
What did I miss? How did it get to Jaws?
Professional. Professional. I want you all to know I'm doing a bit right now that I think only Diamond Geyser is getting, and it's very fun for
I
me.
can hear her laughing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We got ourselves a weird cuckold situation right now. Yeah. 7. 7
is permitted, yes.
But is it moral, the self-cuckold situation? That's the question.
Can you hear her hooting from the other room?
No, I'm so happy. I'm so happy because they did not figure out that last one was somehow also a permitted heckle. And yet.
Have you got them up? Or are you genuinely remembering?
I have them up.
Yeah, okay. If you want to go to noblefailure.org/permitted heckles, please put them in the chat.
Oh, I just want to let everyone know, by the way, we're only doing 90 minutes today. Sorry, I've got tickets for Stuart Lee and they were 24 pounds. That I think might be my favorite permitted heckle you guys got because I know someone said that to one of you as a reason why they walked out of a show.
Yep. And then they came back in and went, sorry, I forgot my coat.
Oh wow!
Hey, have you guys ever wondered if there's someone at a Stuart Lee gig that is like when he's doing that thing of like, this little bit quieter over here? Do you ever think because of his audience, it's everyone is in on the joke, and I just want to know if one time a builder from Essex was just like, I don't think this cunt's very funny. Like I just want there one day to have been someone live into that idea of what he thinks his audience is. I want that so badly, and I want to be there to film it. I want it to be just a guy being like, why isn't he just noticing things? This is fucking awful. He just keeps talking so slowly.
Well, have you seen the I can't remember what the name of the show is, but the one that's filmed at Glasgow Stand?
I mean, that's like 3 of them. The one, what was it?
No, there's only one that's filmed at Glasgow Stand, and he goes into the audience, and there's genuinely someone who is not even facing the audience. He's not even facing the stage, and he's just like, why? What? I mean, a lot of it is manufactured, but there's some real rage in that.
Oh, Tom, can you speak a bit louder, please?
Permitted.
John's having fun.
Ashley, would you like to? I'll put it in the.
I got a permitted heckle. I got a permitted heckle when I was on the show, and it was sounds a bit Catholic to me.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I think it was somebody had tweeted me the heckle before the show. And I don't know if it's the same person that then used the heckle in the show.
Tom, did you once leave a Stuart Lee recording because you had to take a piss? Also, Chris, you're muted. I don't know if you know that.
Yes, I did. For his TV show. I don't think it made the edit, but he really did have a go at me. I didn't make myself known to him afterwards that it was me.
Did you tell him that it was you?
No, absolutely not.
Here's the weird thing about Stuart Lee that he, with all, you know how much, he loves Mike Wilmot. Like, that he thinks Mike Wilmot is one of the greatest living comedians. Like, if Wilmot, get the fuck out of here, Chris. If Wilmot's playing in London,
who doesn't love Mike Wilmot?
He's phenomenal. Welcome, Coffee Girl Buzz.
Welcome.
But if you're a Canadian comedian,
join the Troggies.
Please do join the Troggies. If you're on a show with him, all he wants to do is talk to you about Mike Wilmot, and it's utterly fascinating because, everyone else is very, very nervous around Stuart Lee because he's sort of the like big bad of stand-up comedy. You don't want to end up on one of his bits. Welcome, Chris.
Can you hear me? Is everything fine?
Once gigging with him with the Dreadfuls, Leicester Comedy Festival opening night gala thing.
Stuart Lee, Mike Wilmot.
So it was Stuart Lee, and when I trying to find our dressing room, opened the door, and Stuart Lee's sitting there reading a book, and he looks down at the front of it, and it's the biography of Hawkwind, and he goes, "Well, of course it is." And then later that night, for the first of 2 times, he gave up smoking and gave me the rest of his cigarettes.
How did that go? Did he ask for the cigarettes back?
Did he take a picture of you and put it on the
He's
internet?
like, "Oh no, I'm not going to smoke anymore. You have to, you have to." And then, might be the last time I saw him actually. He asked me for a cigarette, and I take photographs of everyone I give a cigarette to. So I'm going to make a book of everyone I give a cigarette to. And he said, "I said, can I have a photo of you?" Then he said, "Does it have to be my face?" I said, "No." He said, "It can be a hand." And he went, "All right." He gave me his hand, but it had all his notes from the gig he'd just done, so it was really obvious who it was.
I like that it was so oh god, microphone. That's the most Stuart Lee thing ever, which is I'll just disguise myself in the most you'll definitely know it was me way ever. Like it's that thing of like he's the most underground millionaire comedian England has to offer. You know what I mean?
I really don't think he's a millionaire.
No?
You
How
really
many how many TV shows and tours
Yeah,
has he
how
had?
many TV shows and tours must
How big
one
can he be
man
with money?
I'm fairly sure he spent all the money making the TV shows.
He spent all the money?
The tours make money, sure, but I don't think the TV shows did.
Wow.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you. I'm gonna say they were made for very little money, and he didn't get a, let's say, a Rob Beckett of money, but he got a what I'll call a John Hastings of money, a shocking reasonable amount of money for doing that job, but not nearly as much as he should have gotten for those TV programs.
Those certainly, I think, series 2 onwards is pretty exceptional television. But I think he spent it all on the people.
What are you talking about? There's one guy on the entire show.
The cinematography and the direction and the extra little sketches. I think he spent a lot of money on those.
Interesting. Well, fascinating stuff. Chris, how was your hangover? Tom, do you have any hangover recommendations for Chris? He drank a lot of wine and yelled yesterday. Ashley,
So much yelling.
not
Do they
hungover.
sell Lucozade Sport where you are?
No, it's Canada.
No.
We're not animals.
No.
Well, get yourself some sort of energy drink and salt.
Diorolite.
Yeah, I mean that'll do.
When you say salt, also, I just had a big memory of a time I saw Tom Tuck hungover, and the things he said he did to get over the hangover were fascinating. Tom, do you remember when we were doing This Is Your Trial in the town hall chambers of that weird town hall arts venue in Crouch End that very briefly...
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember that you were super hungover to be the clerk for one of the days?
Was that the kids one?
No.
No, I don't.
Okay. I'm stood outside having a cigarette. Tom Tuck walks up. Not a cigarette. You were full smoking a joint. And you just went, just full. Like fully, like walked off the street, Christmas travelers, an absolute heaterino in the old Gabber. Walk up. Immediately offered to me, "I'm all right, Tom. I got another gig." And you went, "It got a bit wild last night. I woke up about an hour and a half ago and made a full steak and then came here."
You heard it here, folks. Steak and cannabis.
It was, I mean, I got news for you. He is not wrong on the cannabis. That is an absolute boat rightener. I got like just absolute woo.
Boats are good for hangovers. Get yourself out on a salty, salty sea.
No.
Well, I
don't
think
agree
we
with
all agree on the salt.
Honestly, get yourself out on a boat. It really just blows
Yeah.
the hangover out of you.
Yeah, the
When
ocean
you're-
air. I remember because I used to race boats.
Well, I think you can also
and
just
when I was
stand
out there.
near the ocean.
Yeah, you can just
No,
go
it's
to a
not the
dock.
Not the
same.
same.
No,
Okay.
Saturday mornings it would like 8 a.m. I'd be hungover as fuck, and I'd just be on the bow, taking it all in, and a little bit of the spray and everything. And within about 5 minutes, you're alive.
You're good. You
I have
are
a question.
you're
fine.
Within that
back.
5 minutes, do you throw up in the ocean?
No.
No.
That's what I feel like happens. You're like, you know what? You get out on the open air.
That, or go and inhale a great big gulp of silage. Smell. The smell of silage.
What is silage?
Manure.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
do Tom
like
and Chris know
slurry?
what silage is?
No,
Slurry.
Tom seems to. Slurry. I know slurry. I don't know silage
Yeah.
yet.
What type of slurry? Because I know there's lots, but it's usually
Poop.
Cow
Oh, yeah.
slurry.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to smell that ever.
It's
fat poop
it
loads.
smell
But
that smell.
honestly, if you're on a boat and you just get slurry,
No, not together. Don't ever mix. The
You know
smell
what I
of
use-
slurry honestly settles my tummy so much.
That's every detail about you is more depressing than the last.
and tomorrow you're going to be the queen of sharks, right?
Oh, I love that.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
might
the
I might
Untitled
have
Twitch
to
stream is
change
dead.
something on my hat for that.
We are now just sidekicks to the Tom Tuck stream. Go ahead, Tom. You've now taken over.
I think we can all agree.
No,
that
no,
we should
no,
just
we're
back
not
down
talking
and
more.
in front of them, son of Bielsa.
Okay, can you hold up Bielsa and I'll do his voice. Hi, Tom. It's me, Manuel Bielsa.
Marcelo.
I'm Marcelo's brother, Manuel Bielsa. Do you have any questions for me, Tom?
Yes. Do you think Jamie Shackleton will play in central midfield in the long run?
Central midfield. I hardly know her.
We did it. We've taken the stream back. We've taken the stream back from the oppressive Tom Tuck. We've taken the stream back.
So dumb, Chris.
Please all bask in the hungover glory. He's a #1 host for a reason. Chris Betts. How
So
you feeling, Chris?
stupid.
You're looking good.
Thanks, bud. I'm at a weird angle. I'm on a windowsill with my tablet, and
I'm
feel-
still just enjoying the trimmed beard.
Oh, thank you. I'm at my buddy Mike's place. My buddy Mike the pilot.
Ooh,
Mike the pilot.
Pilot.
Yeah, Mike the pilot. Yeah, he flies private jets.
Was he drunk last night?
He was so drunk last night.
Did you have to work today? I get very nervous over the idea of pilots drinking. It makes me
No, he has to work
very-
tomorrow. He doesn't have to work today. He's fine. Today he's going to come to one of my shows.
And where are we performing today, my friend?
I'm at in the basement of a vegan food place that has
Is that
a
on-
purpose-built comedy club.
Is that on Commercial Drive?
Pender, West Pender.
I don't know.
No, you're thinking of Havana, which is a great venue as well. Havana's
I am
awesome.
not actually. I'm thinking of a venue that's close to Havana that was a vegan restaurant in 2009, and I think was struggling financially, so probably isn't actually a thing anymore. And I'm fine with it.
Okay.
It's when I
Well,
was working for the Canadian Improv Games, and I got brought out for a nationwide meeting. And at the meeting, I told them I was quitting, and they're like, "Well, it's part of your responsibility to find your replacement." And in my head, I was like, "Yeah, when someone's told you quit, you can't give them more jobs." I'm sure that the podcast listeners will enjoy the Bielsa ventriloquism. I think they will as well. Thank you for that compliment.
Another thing that's great about Bielsa, even though his English is probably good enough, he refuses to do interviews in English, and he's got this little Leeds lad who speaks Spanish to translate for him all the time, and he's just this little sort of chatty guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been waiting for this to happen. This is a total story veer. It's slightly sports related, but more it's just I knew this was coming related, which is the Atlanta Braves are going to be in the World Series. And for this entire playoff, I've been going, how have the Atlanta Braves skated on being called the Braves?
Yeah.
This because no one has said boo.
And they've got the worst logo.
No, the Cleveland Indians have the worst logo.
Yeah, the Cleveland.
Oh, am I thinking of theirs?
Yeah, that's the big smiling.
Yeah, I am thinking of theirs. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the Atlanta Braves are also famed for their tomahawk chop chant the fans are doing.
Yep.
And finally, someone's written an article which is dehumanizing and racist. Native leaders decry Braves tomahawk chop ahead of World Series game in Atlanta. And I was like, okay, the day of reckoning has come. The day of reckoning. So you, as Atlanta, if they try and play this as a victims of, they're like, but we're the poor, humble Atlanta Braves. I will remind them they are owned by media massive boy Ted Turner.
Oh, they won't. They'll flip it. Redskins are gone. Indians are gone because the Indians aren't the Indians anymore.
They're the Cleveland baseball team.
Are they? I know the Washington is the Washington football team.
The
now.
Washington baseball team, yeah.
No, I think
which makes them the only sports team in America to have a sensible name.
Disagree.
You don't like the Rough Riders? The Saskatchewan Rough Riders?
No.
They ride rough.
No.
What about the Ottawa Rough Riders? The other team in the same league with only 7 teams in it that has the same name. There's 2
I like a Rough Rider. I'm sorry, that's the only way.
Operation Chokeslam.
Yeah, it is. Sounds very Catholic to me, right?
A bit Catholic. It's not permitted if you say it like that.
Yeah, you said it wrong, John.
Oh, we'll just
Amen.
By the way,
what about the
Cleveland,
Seattle Kraken?
By the way, Cleveland Indians, very much still called the Indians.
I was not sending more emails. I thought of a story and it involved somebody that I know, and I was sending them a message to see if they're okay with me telling it.
I love it. I'm going now. Can you guys see this logo?
Yep.
That was
God,
the old
yes.
Cleveland Indians logo that they changed in the 50s. Even then, they were like, that's a bit inappropriate.
Yeah, what they did was they made him redder.
Yeah. According, by the way, to
And gave them a
Wikipedia,
headband. More of a
still
headband.
called the Indians. They haven't changed their name.
Oh, I heard that they had. They're going to.
I thought they had too, but evidently not.
Wild.
I
They
always
will.
wanted to root for them too because
Have you
of
seen
Major
the thing
League
about Newcastle United?
being owned by Saudi Arabia. Yeah,
Yes, and then because the fans hated the previous owner so much, they've just been celebrating not being owned by him anymore. But then a lot of them been turning up dressed in like Arab style costumes, but black and white stripes. And then the club was like, maybe don't do that. But then they have now rescinded that. And they go like, yeah, do what you want. I was like, how do you turn around on that?
I'm going to say this right now. I love England because only English people would go, we are owned by a Saudi. I guarantee people have shown up dressed as Jews because they're like, Saudi, Middle East, Israel, Middle East, boom, same to me. Like, I guarantee that has happened for sure, and they just haven't been caught. I love that they're going, we are owned by a Saudi man. Here's how we make him feel welcome. Let's draw some black and white lines on a dish dash and go to a football game and yell crazy offensive language.
So this is the Cleveland Indians logo that I grew up with.
Boo.
Which is
That's
it's redder than it's coming across.
horrifying.
There it is. There's the color. But now they've changed it. They're the Cleveland Guardians now.
That's right. They are the
They're
Cleveland.
the Guardians, and they're currently being sued by a roller derby team of the same name.
Do a quick
The roller
Google
derby
before
team is
you
like-
officially name your team. Just
I
do a
mean,
quick
his
Google.
quote is saying, "We can't have 2. There's not enough space for 2 Cleveland Guardians."
I also I'm gonna
Not enough for the both of us.
This is so funny. If you type in Cleveland Guardians, the first thing that comes up is the roller derby team.
Amazing. That's so good.
Oh my god! And also, their logo is so fucking rad. I really want a Cleveland Guardians roller derby T-shirt now. Oh my god! Look how good this logo is.
I wish it wasn't so delicate that I could play roller derby.
Yeah, I could see you playing roller derby.
Fucking,
Actually,
I would love to.
Why can't
But
you?
I would. I mean, I could, but I'm gonna get fucking hurt, man.
You
I
need to be
got a
like,
foot injury from tying my shoelaces too tight.
or did you?
Yeah, that's what my
Okay.
physio said.
Here's what I think you should do. Now, Ashley, before I embark on this story, I want you to know.
So pathetic.
I know.
Oh.
I got a compressed nerve and it was incredibly painful. And it was
Oh.
from tying my shoelaces too tight. And I couldn't walk for 3 weeks.
Ashley, was the book Angela's Ashes written when someone talked to you and they said that story, but you know, light and fun? Is that's what it sometimes feels like? You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Do not, madam.
Hey,
look at me,
I-
Ashley. Ashley, look at me. Look at me.
I'm
Do not
looking.
apologize. You're great. Also, I think you could totally do roller derby. What you need to do is approach it like Wayne Gretzky. You're the great one. You got to get yourself a goon, which will be me and Chris. We're going to start the first intergender roller derby squadron. United Twitch Stream roller derby team, first team. Troggies. I don't know. I'm about to do one of my
Do
classic
you know,
hyper.
I know what my roller derby name is.
Go ahead. Go.
We got a raid. I'm going to tell you my roller derby name after the raid video.
Raid.
All right.
Welcome, Raiders.
Fuck you, computer.
We both did.
Trying so raid. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream with John and Chris and Ashley. Stick around and give us a follow. You are awesome.
Tom, you didn't dance. What the fuck, Tom?
I didn't know that I was supposed to.
Well, I didn't realize that you weren't watching the show these many weeks, and
I didn't realize you didn't have a heart
yeah,
that music
and
can
Diamond
speak
Geyser.
to.
I've
I
asked
guess,
before, and
I guess can't see the backstage bit though.
Oh no, we only dance for us.
Yeah.
Well, we mentioned it after everything was we comment on the dancing. Diamond Geyser knew we were dancing. Thank you for the follow, day one. You, my friend, are a troggy. Thank you so much for the raid, Marilyn Robertson.
Marilyn, thank you so much for the raid.
Marilyn, would you like to join us for the last 35 minutes of the program as we finish up our broadcasting week here on the Untitled Twitch stream?
You can tell me us.
I might
your-
take my leave
your
of you if
blue.
that's all right, guys.
Where are you going to go, Tom?
I'm going to have a cigarette and then continue doing some packing.
Oh, where are you going?
To Birmingham.
Playtown?
Off on an adventure.
Playtown, USA?
Yeah. Are you going to be?
I'm going to Birmingham for like 2 months.
Are you going to be?
Cedarville?
Are you going to be?
Now look what you did.
Are you going to be?
Oh, sorry. But she clearly means someone else because that's not how my name is spelled.
Tom, will you be in Birmingham December 8th?
I will. Yes.
10th?
Yes.
And 11th?
Yes.
I will see you somewhere all of those days because I will be there playing.
I'll be performing every night of those
So
nights,
will
I
I.
believe.
But we can hang out in the daytime or afterwards.
Absolutely hang out in the bloody daytimes, mate.
And then what we can do is after our performances, we can get stoned by that canal.
Don't tell my employers.
I work for myself. I do what I care for.
Yeah. But lovely to see you. And I'm rehearsing for the next month, so I might come join you on these in the evenings in the next month.
Oh, are you going to be Hotel Tuck again?
No, but like a shitty apartment tuck.
Okay.
I like that. I like that for you, Tom. Here's my question: is someone shooting Mary Elaine?
I am.
Thank you,
Cool.
Ashley.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you, Ashley. Goodbye, Tom. Everyone, go
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
I'd like to just take this moment to say, shouldn't we have asked Tom what his play was about?
We'll have time. We'll have time.
We'll get him on again. It's
Yeah.
fine. How does one?
I just got an update from the Onion with one of my new favorite Onion headlines. It just says, Texas school censors all of Huck Finn except the N-words.
I'm going to say this, and this is a real indictment of our society. The Onion is way harder to laugh at than it used to be. Oh, also,
Yeah.
by the way, I'm going to set an alarm, and the last 10 minutes we are watching that Greg Davis story. I will not make
I
good
just
on that.
I just accidentally brought it up by trying to get rid of it. So that was my
Yes,
bad.
no, but you reminded me. I'm setting an alarm
Okay. There's a reason,
that you froze right
Chris,
there.
that we were going to watch a clip, and it involves when he was a teacher.
Okay.
And he had to wear a microphone because he was in a school for hearing impaired children. And I now have to wear one of those microphones for one of my students. So I was trying to explain the story, and I'm just like, I can't do it justice. You have to hear it from
Ashley
him.
just kept saying, like, I don't know why, but all I want to do is just keep queefing into the microphone for that deaf kid.
Is it
And I
like
was
a Pat Cahill thing where it's like around your neck and sort of dangling? Is it...
Oh, it's such an. I remember, by the way, when he did that, and I remember being like, "That's so smart." And it took me years to be like, "Mic stand." We've all had that. Why does he have that? Like, it's so funny.
Because it's so funny. It's so unnecessary.
In typical Mary Elaine fashion, by the way, she's here, but I assume is having
She's
to
not
open
here.
she's having to open a window before she can come on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a story. When Mary Elaine does get here, I have a story that's really fun. I had a really positive impact on somebody's life recently.
My name is Neil Nipke. Look how wise I am in all my light thoughts.
Oh my god, Mary Elaine, you're dressed up, aren't you? Oh my god, you look amazing.
Unexpected.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is
Way
anyone,
to
else
go.
really is anyone else really hoping that Mary Elaine had no idea that Halloween was soon? That this is just what she was doing today? Yes, Meatballs. I love you so much. Yes, Meatballs. Ashley, can I get your roller derby name, please?
My roller derby name is Smashley the Patriarchy.
Oh my
Nice.
god, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
Mary Elaine, what is your roller derby name?
Oh, it'd be probably like just like Marilyn.
That's good. Chris? Mary. How many cups do you have on the go? Hang on.
There's a few different cups there.
No, I'll think of a better one because that's a shit name. I just thought rolling. You said
Mary
roll,
Elaine,
and
are
I
you-
thought roll your R's. and-
Mary
Mary
Elaine,
Elaine, have you been drinking on stream?
have you had some drinks?
I've only had like this is my second glass of wine.
Okay.
I'm gonna be braver than Ashley and say I don't believe you.
Can we ask what the occasion was?
How many red cans came before the glasses of wine?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Generally, not really, but it's real. I've just been not. I think I've had a busy week, and it's taken its toll.
Yeah.
So,
I'm kind of the same today.
yeah. So you know when you seem drunk, but you're like, I couldn't drive now, but
You look amazing. So are you meant to be Seamither?
yeah.
Yes.
Basically, I didn't know what to dress up as this Halloween. Then I went to a shop and saw a mermaid wig, and the wig was like down to the woman's like below her tits, and I thought, amazing. And either they lied or I just have very saggy tits.
I mean, the wig looks like it ends just below your shoulder,
Yeah,
so I feel like
I feel like you're okay. I don't think that the wig is assailing your
You're-
ability or lack thereof to keep it tight.
your tits would have to be anti-gravity for it to be lower. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, imagine. Here's the problem with this wig is unfortunately your tits are antimatter, so they are both something and nothing. Therefore, this wig won't fit.
Just trying to breathe and you just keep motorboating yourself. It's like,
Also, I want you all to know that my tits are made of antimatter is the most, if you wanted to make fun of a Mr. Show sketch, I've ever thought of in my entire life. That's
Yeah, I like
by the
that.
way, no one is looking for someone to do a anti-Mr. Show sketch. That's so unnecessarily niche. My God.
That tits thing reminded me of a Chad Daniels bit where he's trying to get the saying, I slept worse than a big dick bat. Because if you're a bat, you're hanging upside down and you got a big dick. It's just, just slapping you in the face. You can't-
Ridiculous.
It's so silly.
I mean,
so silly.
I'm very excited. Speaking of, because Chad Daniels put out a new album, which I haven't listened to yet. I'm going to listen to on the
Great.
Planet Sun.
It's great.
The other one that I'm very excited is Roy Wood Jr. new album coming out. Oh, Roy Wood Jr. I sent Chris a DM about it.
He's our boy.
Back to you, Marilyn. What furniture have you been building all week?
I built this cabinet over there and I can't even look at it because it's so bad. It was just like, I don't know if you saw my reaction on stream when I saw it.
I saw a
Does
little
chat
bit of
have
it.
Fred? I don't know if Fred's there. He clipped the reaction. It was like I was meant to do a 1 hour stream and I ended up being on stream for 4 hours trying to build this cabinet. That was so horrible. And I was like, imagine it didn't fit into where it's meant to go. Wouldn't that be funny?
Did you not do any measurements?
Well, like it kind of fits. It's just that I forgot that the plugs for the room are there, so it's like off the wall by like a stupid amount. Otherwise, I can't light up anything.
I mean, I panic bought a mattress yesterday without doing any measurements, just based on the fact that a queen mattress has fit in the space before. And I want you to know, here's me CrossFit. Oh yeah, have another glass of wine. Here's me crossing my fingers. That queen mattresses are a universal thing. Thank you for the follow, Poliolio.
Welcome to the Troggies.
Thank you for the follow, Poliolio.
Yeah, I am. When we raided you last time, Mary Elaine, you were trying to tell if the shelf was crooked or your camera was crooked.
Oh my god,
that was so
you kept
funny.
like moving the camera around. Be like, I can't figure it out. It's like, you're in the room, Mary Elaine. You know better than anyone.
Can someone please bring up this clip? Someone bring up this clip. I don't have the power to
Oh,
bring
I'll
this
get
clip.
it. I'll get it.
And I just doubt myself, and it's just horrible. Like yesterday, I was speaking at Chest of Drawers, and I was going to stream for like again just 2 hours. One of them was furniture building, and I streamed for like I don't think it was 4 hours again. It might have only been 3, but I didn't even finish it.
Thank you for the follow, Lakajili. Thank you for the follow, Lakajili. Welcome to the Troggies, Lakajili.
What's Troggies after?
It's us.
Oh, Ashley and I made up a slur.
Yeah, and then we adopted it for the crew. All right. There is Mary Elaine.
Oh, do you want context? No, you don't.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, someone didn't turn the volume.
Nope.
So
It's
for
the volume
context,
on the video.
for context, I've been spending like 3 hours on it, and then I put it in situ, and I walked across the room and looked back at it, and then I just saw how squint it was, how far away from the wall it was, and how it's like a cabinet and a chat and a cupboard, and they're just like against each other, like it's horrible.
Okay.
It doesn't. I don't. It doesn't.
Okay. Do we get to see the cupboard in a second? Do we get to see how badly it is?
It just actually.
Oh, that's full breakdown.
Is that? Hang on. Pause it. I have a question. I have a question. Here's my question. Are you ready for my question?
That was so funny.
Oh my god. We've been needing a video to play really quickly if we have a follower. Mary Elaine, do you have a problem if we clip that video and you at the very end just going, ha ha, is our welcome follower to the Troggies video? Do you have an issue with that in any way?
I actually don't, not unless you just end up losing followers.
I mean, we make decisions, if anything, expressly to lose followers.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard the Hype Train song, but it doesn't warm people.
If you don't have a hype train, you're not allowed to sing it.
Not yet.
That's a good point, chat.
Yeah, the move is yours. And also, Mary Elaine is here, and she'll join us on the flute for this special Hype Train song. Mary Elaine, get your flute ready.
I'm here.
How do you guys feel about that? If we can someone clip us that video? And I literally want it like a 1 second. Just
I have it. Oh dear.
Just one video. Just welcome to the welcome to the Troggies. Oh my god.
I think it should have the and then the laugh again. I think it should it needs both.
I've never broken down on stream that hard before. Like, you know, like it's been a while since I've had a breakdown like that. Yeah. Because it just kept going. But
so funny.
It's a very human moment that you
Yeah.
shared with the internet there, Mary Elaine.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing it with us. Oh my god.
What's happened? What's happened? What's happened?
Marilyn, did you just try and kickstart the hype train?
no. How did you know? Wasn't that a ghost did it? Shit at Twitch.
That's so funny.
Cheer 10. Also, what's even better is now that you're laughing, there's definitely a nice red wine stand.
Oh.
First Hype Train song back in the apartment for a while, Ashley Benny.
You know what? I'm just gonna be okay with it this time because that was so funny.
Will we keep it this way, Chris? Can you? Is someone watching? Are we at Hype Train levels yet?
I can't see it.
The hype train is close.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, J Fred cheered.
Oh,
Is that
there
it?
we go.
Is it at a hype train?
It's a hype train.
Oh.
Hit it. Come on. Hi.
Moment of reflection.
You got to
That's
reflect
it.
now. No.
That's it. Moment of reflection.
Marion, you were reflecting. It would be a real shame if this ended up being a level 2 hype train, and hype would be underscored by little blows of the flute. Just
this is great stuff.
Oh my
Saint
God.
Louis Mo, thank you for the cheers. J Fred,
Thank you, everyone,
cheers.
for
King Geo, thank you. Sir Boozy Tortoise, thank you so much. J Fred, thank you for more. How close are we to level 2?
There's a bit more coming in.
oh yes, I'm sure there are.
We're not there. It's at 40%.
Yeah, we are at 41% currently with 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Plenty of time to get that.
Yeah, Mary Elaine, our musical content really sort of drops off a shelf when you're not around to serenade us with.
Yeah. Hi. Also, I want to say this. I went on to Twitch to just monitor the Twitch chat and look at how the hype train's going, and they've got an Yves Saint Laurent ad. May I say, Twitch in a year has really pumped up the people that they're getting ads for, which is that's nice, isn't it? That's nice.
Well, have you heard about the whole
Take the
thing where they're gonna,
Michael.
like,
That's a
say that-
great name.
Oh,
that is
take
a great name.
Well done, Michael.
I love your name. That is fantastic.
What does
thank
that
you for the
mean?
bits. As in, like, take the Mickey.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I feel so
really
Canadian
enjoy
right now.
that name.
Fun.
Excuse me.
It's still weird. Whenever I also hear, I just saw someone at level 2 is going to require some subs. Oh
God.
Well,
What was your story, Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you helped a
So,
person.
I had a positive influence on somebody's life, right? So a friend of mine said this to me the other day. He's
you
a
gave them
relatively
AIDS?
no, relatively new friend of mine.
Thank you for the subscribe.
I did thank you for the subscription.
Thank you so much.
So, relatively new friend of mine said to me the other day, "You've had a really positive impact on my life." And I said, "How?" And he said, "You know how you were talking about smoothies? Because I get up and I have a fruit smoothie every morning, right?"
Oh,
And he-
Mandy.
Hype, 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 hype,
He's only on
And moment of reflection.
That's moment of reflection. Let's reflect. We did it. We fucking
That was-
did it.
yeah.
Oh, and by the way, level 3 will be the Thomas the Tank Engine song, but with, of course, flute loudly over top of it.
Mhm. I have to say, this is the most I've ever enjoyed the Hype Train song.
Yeah, and all it took was Mary Elaine dressed like a mermaid sea monster playing that goddamn flute, huh? Huh,
Yeah.
Mary Elaine? Bringing joy. How much wine
Oh
have
my
you
God,
had during
somebody's playing along.
Oh.
Oh my God, we're like those kids sing along things now.
What do you think people who listen to the podcast think during the Hype Trains? I assume they think, oh, these people I enjoy listening
think
to
they
chat
stop
have
listening.
lost. Oh, you would have like. Here, let me put it this way. I pray they stop listening.
That 30-second skip button is your best friend when shit
Oh
like
my
that
God,
starts
yeah,
happening.
and
Nope,
good night.
Jump,
Enjoy
jump.
the train.
Yeah.
Jage Fred, sleep well, man.
Oh, Jage
Sleep
Fred,
well,
thank
my
you so
man.
much.
We definitely get some 30-second skip jumps.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with that. You know, it's we're 11.
Okay, let me
I think
finish the
Ashley-
story.
I want you
Oh,
to.
yeah.
I just want you to know, Ashley, you're at 11%, so I think you're probably safe.
So I'm drinking fruit smoothies every morning. My friend decides to he's like, that sounds healthy, I'm gonna give that a try. Cue him hooking up, getting laid, whatever euphemisms you want to say.
Downtown.
Playing
yeah,
hide the pickle with that woman's vagina.
sort of.
Jizzy, jizzy, bang, bang.
Jizzy Jizzy Bang Bang is exactly it.
Bursting
So
holes.
he's with a sexual partner. That sexual partner ends up with some of his
Smoothie?
jizzy bang bang in their mouth. Okay.
Mm.
And
Only
this person
some.
says
It's quite a time.
This person ends up being like, no joke, this is the best tasting jizzy bang bang I've ever had.
I really hope it was like
compliments
this.
to the chef.
Here's what I hope it was like. I was like this. It was like that time.
Ooh, that is lovely. That is lovely.
And he's just like, so okay. So what has he been putting in his fruit smoothie?
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's taste the different spaff. Do you think that we could do a Pepsi taste challenge with that pineapple spaff versus non-pineapple spaff? Actually, remember when we were going to try and get a bunch of different animal cums put on your back? What if all of the
This show is gibberish tonight.
Tonight, I mean,
no, more than usual, I think.
Yeah, more than usual. Yeah.
Yeah, remember. Am I wrong that we've had this conversation, which was we
No,
wanted to see
you're not
if Ashley.
wrong.
Thank you. We wanted to see if Ashley was allergic to more than just human cum.
Oh, I just thought you were going to be like, and what did that feel like, Ashley?
Well, that's just the thing is you're
Not
trying to find
walrus, actually, smell. Like, it was like a game, like a quiz. And I was like, why does only Ashley have to do the quiz? That seems sexist.
No, Marilyn, it's not sexist.
Oh yeah, if I'm
It's
getting
sexy.
animal cum put all over my back, so are you two.
I'll be
But
drinking.
this is for your
Um,
health. This
yeah.
is about your well-being, Ashley.
If you
No, no,
if
no,
you
no.
think that that's going
You
to
can
stop,
do it in solidarity.
great, I
Send
will.
you like a
Set it
rum
up.
sample for
Set it-
free.
Set it
Who
the
do you
fuck up.
who do you think's jerking off all these animals so that we can put their loads on your back, Ashley?
boys,
We're doing
right
the
here.
work.
Yeah, Chris and John. I got news for you. I'm going to be walking around all the animals doing stuff like this. Would you like that? And they'll be like, no.
Playing with the boys. After chasing sunsets, one of life's simple joys is playing with the boys.
Yes, but this brings me back to my original question, which Steve Mooney now asks: will the animals be eating pineapple? I was going to ask if we get those animals to eat pineapple, will you be more open to it?
Yes.
Noted.
I cannot believe
Here's another question for Ashley. Ashley, this
Yes.
is a moral dilemma. Would you have to outweigh the well-being of someone with their opinion of themselves or their self-worth? Have you ever tasted spunk that's so weird you feel like you should warn the person because you think their health might be in danger? What do you do?
I've never experienced that, but I
Mary
do
Elaine has. Go ahead and tell the
ultimately-
story. Tell the story right now, Mary Elaine.
There's just this one guy one time when I was like, oh, like did he pee? I just don't. So worried. So worried about this one guy. Spoiler alert, I can't remember who it was.
So that person could die and you won't remember. And you could have saved them.
I want you to know right now, it felt really weird that Tom Tuck appeared on this program sober, and it's like Mary Elaine brought the Tom Tuck drunk chaos energy, but in a Shetland way. Also,
swear I'm
speaking
not
of which,
drunk.
by the way, Ashley, can you bring that Greg Davis story up? Because we have 9 minutes
Ooh,
left,
we
and
have
that's our
10
little
minutes.
end of the week treat.
I was going to go to bed at 10:30. What's happening?
It's bad news for you, Mary Elaine. It is. You're going to go to bed at 11:30.
Yeah. Okay, so context, Mary Elaine, is that this story is about Greg Davies when he used to be a teacher and he had to wear a microphone for a student that had hearing impairment, and I now have to wear one of these microphones, and that's why this story has any relevance right now, and it's just a great story. And I was trying to explain it yesterday and I was butchering it, so now we're watching it.
Yeah, we're going to watch it, and then that's the stream.
That's the stream. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
So ready.
Is based on your life. I mean, this is things.
Yeah, but
Loosely, Graham.
No, but things like, isn't the washing machine, that happened to you?
What?
The washing, you were very hungover.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, tell Jodie Foster that story.
All that stories are really cool, though, Graham. When I was teaching, which is what this show is based on, I went home one weekend, and I was in my 30s. I was probably 33 years of age. I went home to see my mother, and then I went back. And while I was at home, my mother did my washing for me because I was only 33. And I went back on the Sunday night. I got really drunk, and then I went for a curry. And then the next day, I went into school. I went into school, and it was a school in Slough, and it was quite a rough school, but they had a really brilliant hearing impaired department. So there were hearing impaired kids who, struggled. They were really looked after in the school. Anyway, I was really hungover. I went there, and about break time, I felt really uncomfortable. I thought something's not right, you know. So I went to the toilet, and I pulled my trousers down, and some of my mother's knickers had got mixed up in the wash she'd done, and I was wearing my mother's underwear. And I went, oh, God, no. Oh, I remember going, oh, you loser. This is such a low point, you fucking loser. And then the curry and the booze kicked in from the night before. So I did like a fecal Jackson Pollock. And I started going, oh, God, not this as well. Oh, Jesus. So I cleaned myself up and I pulled my mother's pants back up. And I went back into the classroom and I saw one of the hearing impaired kids just looking at me like this. And that's when I remembered that I had a microphone directly. Here we go. So
Ryan Gosling's a good audience.
I'm going to say this right now. Ryan Gosling, that's the only time I've ever found him charming and enjoyable to watch right there.
Yeah.
It's just him enjoying. May I say this about Greg Davis? Greg Davis should be the Prime Minister of England. He is the only charming.
Love him.
Only charming English person ever. Only the rest of English people are all awful humans. They're all bad people. They're up to bad things. They would have shit.
And one of them might die from their own intoxicated body spunk.
That's correct. And one of them is dead because they mouth effed a nice lady from Shetland, consensually, of course, and had a blast away. And she went, I'm not even going to remember your name, you gormless, charmless fuck. Confirm, deny, Mary Elaine. Go ahead.
What do you mean?
Exactly. Confirmed.
But also, okay, bets on this happening to me because I do shit my pants a lot.
Yeah.
My over-under is twice in a term. I'm going to say at least, I'm going low ball 2 times.
I think it's going to happen enough times that the kids will go, oh no, not again.
Yeah. This is how they're going to see you heading towards the bathroom, and then this is going to be them with their hearing aids.
I think it's one of the funniest stories.
Well, he's just such a lovely man, and you're just like this poor set upon boy. You know what I mean? No, you're just like. Also, fun fact.
Excellent. I love him. His show Magnificent Beast is amazing as well.
That's good. I will tell you, throwing cheese balls at a dog, phenomenal. Fat Chan. Remember, folks, we're looking for folk to add their pitches for this stream's summary. So head to the discourse and add yours. Kimmersby really bringing it as a mod. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a description for this episode, head on over to our Discord. Put in anything you want.
And I use so much ground. Podcast description.
I have used one of the summaries now as the subtitle, and then I use a different description
as the actual summary, I'm posting the podcast this week. For example, yesterday, Chris wrote chest tubes as description as a reaction to the summary. That was the subtitle for yesterday's podcast.
It was pretty upsetting stuff, guys.
Oh, I don't mind this. I'll go on and type it. Twitch.
What are you doing?
Okay. Do we have plugs and raids?
Mary Elaine, what would you like to plug?
I'm doing a real show in a while. Oh, I stream a few days a week, so I was very busy typing while you're talking to me.
Can everyone stop responding to?
That's the stream summary.
Is that the stream summary? Is that so? That's your stream summary.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I don't think I could possibly physically be drunk on this much wine.
I get it. You're just so tired that there's no telling the difference. I understand.
Yeah.
You had a full breakdown on stream earlier in the week.
Yeah. Pineapple Spaff will be the raid message. Ashley, here are my following plugs. I'll be in Tucson this weekend, Denver next weekend. Tons of gigs. Check my Instagram at the John Hastings for fun show posters for all my UK shows, including my show on November 28th with Ashley Manning in Edinburgh. Please buy tickets for it. It's going to be fun as fuck.
Chris?
I'm in Vancouver all weekend. If you're in Vancouver, British Columbia, I'm doing shows at the Bomb Shelter and 604 Records and an art gallery that I can't remember the name of, and then back at the Bomb Shelter. So if you're around, come do that. Otherwise, I do weekday streams at twitch.tv/ChrisBetts. So come follow me there, and we'll play games and stuff.
Go do that. I have a coffee. Buy me something. Send me money because I'm broke. Follow me on social media if you want to see pictures of my upcoming Halloween costumes because they're probably going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, they are.
They are probably going to be pretty cool.
Look at my hat.
There'll be the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts, and of course the Queen of Hearts.
So
I do have a pitch.
You took a what?
No, wait. What's it? Basically, if you're in Shetland this Saturday, I will be a witch, or a hex, as we call it, doing some spells in Muriel. And next weekend I'll be doing stand up there. Other than that, I stream at 8 p.m. Monday through to Thursday, and then we'll go see an Untitled Twitch stream.
Yay!
Definitely follow
stuff.
Mary Elaine. If you're not following Mary Elaine, but you watch this, what are you doing? How are you?
Who's going to
Chris, that beard is coming on. Is it just thickening? Like, what's happening?
Oh, I don't know. I trimmed it down. There's less of it now.
Well, it makes it look more like.
Oh,
yeah,
thank
it looks kind of more lush.
It is more lush.
You know what it is? It's because it's shorter, so it's not doing the mask fucking kick out wave.
Here's
Makes
my
it look
question.
ridiculous.
Who are we rating? Because I am literally about to shit my pants. Like it literally went from I don't have to shit.
I vote we stay here until John does shit his pants
Seconded.
on stream
Seconded.
because
Ashley,
you guys are always saying that I have to do that.
Ashley, look at me in the eyes. I'm gonna shit while looking at you in the eyes.
God, I hope that's true.
See, now this is just the show. We're just waiting for you to shit your pants.
Podcast listeners, John's looking.
This is such a cheat. You're not supposed to hide when you're shitting your pants.
I'm still looking in your eyes.
I know, but the viewers can't see that.
We're all supposed to see you shit your pants, John.
All right, seriously, I gotta go. Right, I have to go do a bunch of. I have to go do.
You do have stuff to do. You did tell us that before the show.
I know.
I think we're going to raid Hangs with Hands.
Yeah,
Hangs
great.
with Hands, great. And I assume the raid message is, of course, Pineapple Spaff. No, Pineapple Spaff. Pineapple Spaff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pineapple
Okay.
Spaff. Raid message is
Pineapple
Pineapple
Spaff.
Spaff. Guys, we'll be back on Sunday. I will be back in my apartment. Chris will be back in Victoria. Ashley will continue to be great. Mary Elaine, what will you be doing on Sunday?
I'll be hungover. Oh, and I'll
Nice.
be eating in silence because I'll be feasting with the dead who once remained in this house.
Nice.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, that
I don't
raid is
have-
That's a full
started.
Sunday.
Cue the old lady.
I don't have time to go into that, but everyone
Bye,
go
guys. Have a
follow
great
Mary
weekend.
Elaine. Bye. I love you. Bye.
Penis into her vagina. And that's all. That's all. And that's called sexual intercourse. Some people call it having sex. So the man passes the sperm to the woman, and now his